All right, for number three, it's asking asking you to consider this function and its inverse. It didn't give it to you. Do we have to find it? We'll see. It's asking for the range of the inverse. Okay. Now, could you find it? Yes. But there's a better way to find the range of the inverse, because if you remember from the lesson, remember how we always do the we always do the switching x and y. So that means for the function, the domain of the function will become the range of the inverse, because we switch the x and the y. Remember, the domain is your x and the range is your y. So this is actually a question that's like the real question is more about, hey, could you tell us the domain of this f of x? And if you can recognize that this is x squared plus 2, meaning that this is a parabola, which shifted up 2 units. Okay, that will be wonderful. Okay, and then you can tell what x values are being covered, and we can see that the x values are covered left and right, because it goes all the way. So for this particular question, it requires your careful reading. Okay, you cannot rush. You cannot try to remember. Just remember without reasoning, of course. Just trying to remember what is done. You got to understand, okay, how am I going to find the range of the inverse if I'm given the function, and you realize that, wait, hold on, I can do something really easy. I just have to figure out the domain, and then I can actually tell the range of the inverse. Okay, so if you do that, then you would know the answer is going to be from negative infinity to infinity. Okay, so and if you are interested in actually seeing the inverse would actually be like this, and that's why it's going to be from negative infinity to infinity, because of the y values being covered by the inverse. Okay.